Guys, welcome to today's video. I am incredibly excited because today I have a new pet and I have merch. What a day! So, loads of people have been requesting me making t-shirts and they are here. I have a Teespring store now and as you can see it's got my logo on. We have Ziggy walking up you, kind of like in a 3D kind of way. It's a nice little illusion there. We have these in unisex, women's and kids. The unisex will fit men perfectly. As well as that, I also have a pillow for all the lizard lovers out there, and on the back of the pillow there is a Ziggy. So if you get a pillow, I would love to see a picture of like one of your lizards next to Ziggy, or even like if it's another leopard gecko, that'd be really cool. And you can send in your pictures. If you get a top, you want to send in a picture, it will be featured in a video. So head over to Teespring now. I believe they ship worldwide, and don't get put off by the currency. Even if it says pounds, you can pay in US dollars, euros, whatever it may be. So links will be in the description down below to my Teespring store. Please check it out, it'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, now let's get over to the main video. So the second piece of good news is I have a new pet. Now this pet is going to be a cage mate for Dougal here. So I think I've explained this in another video. Some people may have missed it. I don't like to go over it too much because I do get upset. But Ted, my guinea pig, very suddenly passed away. I'd noticed a subtle change in his breathing, it just didn't seem right. Took him to the vets, we took him straight in. He had like he had some oxygen in like an oxygen tank for a little bit. We got medicine, they said it's a chest infection. They did warn me that he can go downhill quick, but the exact same time the year before he'd actually had a chest infection. I have no clue how he'd got it, because obviously he's always had another guinea pig in the cage, and you would think that if it's down to the conditions they would both have it. So it's very odd, but he had this chest infection. The vet actually said it was very good that I was able to pick up something so subtle, because a lot of the times with chest infections they will cough and they will sneeze and have running noses and stuff, and he didn't have anything like this. It was just a very subtle change in his breathing, and we had the medicine, took him home, kept him in, and literally that evening he passed away. And I thought we were going to be in a battle with, you know, we're going to fight this like we did last year. So it was very shocking how quickly he went downhill. And I don't want to get into it too much because I will get upset. And it's very clear, and if you follow me on Instagram you'll know I'm not over Ted by any means. Like, it's so raw still. But with animals, especially guinea pigs, they are social animals, and when they've always had a cage mate, they go through the mourning process like we do. And with Dougal, although he didn't totally go off his food, or he wasn't pulling out his fur or anything like that, he did go off his food a little bit, but we found him weaking. Like, he'll go in his run and walk around and go like, now they would do that sometimes for food, but he'd already been fed, and I genuinely think he's calling out for another guinea pig. So we knew it was sort of time to look for another one. It's in Dougal's best interests, and so yeah, let me introduce you guys to Fergal. Yeah, so we have Dougal and Fergal, or as I like to call them, Dougal and Fergal. Now, that was such a bad Irish accent. I know I have Irish fans, I'm so sorry. For some reason my guinea pigs are getting progressively Irish. Don't ask. But yes, Dougal and Fergal over here. Now, I actually got Fergal on the 3rd of August, so I have been keeping him from you guys for so long. It's so hard not to post a picture because they've been hanging out. I've been getting them out, bonding with them, which I'll get into in a moment. But yeah, he's so cute. He is a crested guinea pig, which is just a normal smooth head guinea pig with a single rosette on his head. Because the rosette's white, I believe that means he's an American crested guinea pig. To be honest with you, when it comes to like breeds or morphs or anything like that, it doesn't really bother me. The animal is an animal regardless of how it looks. But when I saw him with this silly tufty hair, I was like, yeah, that's Fergal. Before we get into how I learnt to bond with my new guinea pig, I'll show you how it all went down when Dougal and Fergal met for the first time.
We got you a little friend. Oh. Family photo.
You recording?
Yeah. They didn't know what to make of each other. Maybe I should have got them food. Now that's it, give him a nice little sniff. No biting with the ears, just nice little... Don't do it, Dougal. He's an ear biter. Don't. Okay, good boy. Maybe we should give them some food. They seem, you know, like when you meet someone but you're both really awkward and you sit there like...
So this kind of technique has always worked for me, though I'm no expert. I've only done it 3 times, but every single time has been perfect. Basically, you have a male guinea pig, and an adult male, and then you give him a baby male guinea pig, and it's almost like they get on straight away because the hierarchy's already been established. Dougal is bigger and older, therefore he's in charge. Now, of course, as Fergal grows, this could definitely change, but generally it sort of stays that way throughout their lives. And if you're wondering about quarantining or anything like that, I believe all the babies were checked by a vet beforehand. Now, the main behaviours I saw between the two were licking, like cleaning each other, laying down, eating food, pooping, like no violence at all. The only thing I may have seen was like a rumble strut, which is basically when the male makes this like low sound and wiggles its hips. They can do that to attract female. They can also do that to other males. Sometimes it's a sign of dominance. I think what happened in that situation is Fergal just spooked Dougal, and that's something he'll do if he's spooked. But absolutely no violence or anything between them two. Is perfect. One thing you may notice as well between you and your new guinea pig is they might not take food off of you straight away, which is totally fine. Once they settle in, they will learn to trust you, and we'll get into that in a moment. Once the guinea pigs had been introduced, they were out for quite a while, we moved them into their home. They had a new comfy dog bed to sleep in. The hutch itself is about 24 square foot. It was an old chicken coop that me and my dad modified. And yeah, we observed their behaviour for the rest of the day, and they were totally fine. So now on to bonding. Now, your best weapon of choice when bonding with your guinea pig is food. They will do literally anything for food. So what I would do is I'd get Dougal and Fergal out every day, and they'd sit next to me or explore. A lot of the time they would just lay down together, and I would bring out some food. I'd get Dougal to do his tricks, so he does up or circles, and I'd try to feed Fergal. Now, Fergal will be a little bit scared, and I think one thing we need to learn with bonding with any animal, I see this a lot when people have like leopard geckos, is when the animal seems scared, we think that they hate us, and you need to get off of that idea already, because that's putting up a barrier. That's you feeling defeated. It's not that they hate you, it's that they are a prey animal and they're gonna have a bit of fear. They need to learn to trust you, so don't feel so defeated, because it's completely normal. So back to feeding the guinea pigs. Each and every day I would do this, and very quickly his confidence grew, where I think by the 2nd or 3rd day he would just walk up to me for food. Then he'd even do the up trick, if we can call it a trick, where basically the guinea pig puts its 2 hands on your arm and then they get food for it. Now, he's still quite a flighty animal, which is natural, especially for guinea pigs, and he is young, naturally a prey animal, and I am new to him, but I have found that his confidence is growing fairly quick. I think it also helps that, it sounds weird, but I'll sometimes sit there with the door open when they're eating their tea. I give them vegetables at night, and I'll sit there, and one of the bowls is right near the door, so he has to walk up to that bowl near me and take the food. And as I said, guinea pigs love food. They will do almost anything for food, and when he sees all that food there, he has to think, I need to build up my courage here to go up and get that food. And although he may run away with that food, each and every time he realises, oh, actually, she's not going to attack me. And I think that definitely helps, because to them, we probably look like giant predators. Now, 4 days after having him, I was even teaching him the start of the circles trick. And for me, circles for guinea pigs is the equivalent of telling a dog to sit. It's a fairly easy trick to teach them. It makes them work for their food, which I think is always great. And yeah, he was learning it very quickly. In the past, I think I've only taught it to guinea pigs after having them for a few weeks, not even a few days. So I think we have a little genius on our hands. And it just goes to show, if you put that time and effort in every day, you can bond with your pet very quickly. And don't get me wrong, I don't have them out for prolonged periods of time because that wouldn't be fair on Fergal. That may be quite stressful. It really doesn't take that much work or time. I can be training them, if we're going to call them training them, these little tricks for 5 or 10 minutes and they can pick it up. Like, I think guinea pigs are really underrated because they are so smart. Now, at the point of recording, I've actually had him for 6 days now, so I think he's doing fantastic, really. I haven't seen a problem with him and Dougal. He's learning tricks, he's eating, he's drinking well, and he's settled in just fine. As I said, he's still flighty, but that is natural for a guinea pig anyway, and I think he will calm down as he gets a bit bigger. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I am hoping to maybe do a haul video in the near future because I have to go and get loads of stuff for the guinea pigs. Not that I'm out of stuff, but I got a load of vouchers through from Pets at Home and I got excited. So I'm going to go and get some stuff from there. I've got some new fake plants for my leopard geckos I want to add into their tanks. I've got a new thing for the cat. So I wanted to show it all in one video. So if you'll be interested in something like that, make sure you leave a like on this video so I know to make that video. Also, make sure you check out Teespring, as I said, links will be below, that would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, if you want to see any more guinea pig related content, go over to the guinea pig playlist. If you haven't already, please subscribe. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and
Oh god,
goodbye.
he's coming over. No, don't eat the food! Dougal!
Let's have a family photograph.
Dougal! Oh, you're gonna lick it too? You want some tea?